Hi, everyone in audio production. Welcome. It's good to have you here. I'm going to go quickly through this whole project in about 5 minutes. I'm going to do it step by step with you. I've opened a new Logic session. I'm going to create 5 audio tracks. So I click on audio, I go down to the bottom here, and I hit 5 and create. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag my audio. I'm going to open downloads. I'm going to drag my audio into one of the tracks. It doesn't really matter where. And I'm going to slide it all the way over to 1. And then, as we discussed in class, I'm going to go to edit. I can go from edit there, or I can go from edit here. I roll down to tempo. I go apply region tempo to project track. Apply. It's going to do some analyzing, and you'll see now that the track is at 116, which is really cool. We love it. It's at 116. Okay, so just for fun, I'm going to hit play. And as I showed you the other day in class, we're just going to clip this audio to start. I'm going to click this first measure. That's the fun part of this audio. And just for right now, I'm going to slide all the rest of this audio down. Okay, so I've got this now, this little slice of audio. And that's super cool. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to option click this and drag it to other parts. In fact, I'm going to drag it all the way to all of these other parts. So now what we have is this. So I have 5 occurrences of the same bass line. And now what I'm going to do, I'm halfway done with the project at this point. This is it. I've done most of the necessary things, but now I'm just going to screw with that audio. And I'm going to click on what these are called regions. And I'm going to click on these regions, and I'm going to go to the inspector window where it says regions. And it gives me a whole bunch of different options, as we've seen before. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one from audio 2, and I'm going to transpose it like I showed you the other day. And I'm going to transpose it to 5. And I'm going to transpose this one, the second one up 5, and the 1, 2, 3, the fourth one up to 5, just for fun. And now take a listen to this. And so now I've got these 5 and these 2 are transposed, which is great, super fun. And now I'm going to mess with it a little more. I am going to flip this last one. I'm going to reverse this last one and see. It's going to sound weird, but let's take a listen. Yeah, it sounds kind of crazy, right? But it will sound cool once it goes back to the beginning. So I'm going to do it one more time. Here's the reverse. That sounds pretty cool. Again, I'm almost done. Then what I'm going to do, just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to put a beat to it. And I can choose any beat I want. The closer it is to 116, you can see 125 here. Pretty cool. Actually, I'm going to go back to this. I like that little thing in there. I'm going to go back to Atomic Garage. Now I've added that in, and I'm going to take the top right-hand corner and drag it over. Now I've officially looped. I've looped. So that's yet another component of the project. So here we go. That sounds pretty hot. I'm really happy with how it's sounding. I'm going to click on one of these other regions, and I'm going to go back, and I am going to go into this area of the track. You can see where my pointer is, where it clicks on audio effects. And with audio effects, we can choose anything. So I'm going to click on a region again on a track, and I'm going to go into audio effects. And it's important you click on the track. And I'm going to choose something else. I'm going to choose something kind of fun and something that makes, oh, we like tape delay. Tape delay is super fun. The only problem with tape delay is that it's going to make a bit of noise. But let's test it out. Let's see what we think of just doing. It's going to be a little noisy. That sounds so cool. It sounds so cool. I think what I'm gonna do is save it for another measure. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna actually create another track. Okay, I hit plus, and I really like what I did here. I'm actually gonna slide this down here. You can just drag it if you want, but we really like tape delay. But I'm gonna save it. In fact, I hit Option click, and I'm gonna put it down here because it's just sound. I'm gonna save it for here, and let's see, where was that tape delay? And I'm gonna turn this tape delay off and go to tape delay here, and I'm gonna go tape delay, and I think it was quarter flutter. Yeah, I think that's what it was. It sounded so cool. I'm gonna save that for right now. So this now is what I have. This is what I have. Ready? Ready to listen? I like that so much, I'm going to keep on adding instances of it. In other words, I'm not going to loop it, but I'm going to keep dragging it across so I have multiple versions of it because I like it so much. So let's see what I have now. I'm going to start it from a different place. There it comes again. Ready and pick it. And then after that, you can just start having fun. There's no reason why if you followed along with this project, exactly what I did, you take it slow, repeat it. I'll show you how to do it again. You can do exactly what I did, turn it in, and you'd be done with the project. You can also continue it by adding more fun beats, more bass lines, using the sections however you want to use them. That's it.